Welcome to Heathrow, still Britain's biggest and busiest airport, before we stopped kissing and hugging each other.
No, don't hide! We're spreading happiness!
Before the gateway to Britain faced the biggest challenge in its 74-year history, our cameras were there.
We've got a male becoming disruptive.
He can't be drunk at this time in the morning, surely.
You're coming here to study, OK, and you have nowhere to stay.
The aircraft come in and out like fiddler's elbows.
So buckle up.
Really seasick with that, wouldn't you?
As Heathrow's army battled to take on whatever is thrown at them.
We're not in America or Canada, this is the United Kingdom, OK?
Yeah, and we've got a bit of a scrap going on.
What is that?
Do you really want to know?
This is Heathrow, when it was business as usual.
There you go.
At Britain's busiest airport.
But it makes interesting watching. Spectacular, really.
It's mid-morning, and the largest airline at Heathrow is in full flow. British Airways has a fleet of over 280 aircraft, representing quintessential Britishness across 180 destinations. But it's not the only British airline around these parts. Virgin Atlantic is just a sixth of the size of BA, but determined to be different, it's building its own bold brand of Britishness, pioneering the celebrity service to every passenger. Virgin Atlantic currently flies to all 5 continents of the world, with 200 destinations in America alone. They may not be the biggest airline, but then again, size isn't their unique selling point.
Where are you off to? JFK?
Yes.
New York, New York.
It's personality.
All right. That's what we do here at Virgin. They make me smile, I'll make them smile. It's a good day. Everyone loves Virgin, right?
They hope to pull in more punters than their competition, with less stiff upper lip and more razzle-dazzle.
From the day we arrived on the planet.
Performing at check-in today are Mark and Caroline.
Darling.
This morning there are 26 flights for the Virgin Atlantic staff to check in.
New York!
And to keep the show on the road, they need everything running smoothly backstage.
Belts have stopped. The main belts at the back have stopped.
And right on cue,
I wonder why it's gone like this.
What's wrong with yours, do you reckon? I couldn't even tell you. It just says it's a red error at this moment in time. So I think it's the guys at the back, they need to reset it, and then all of a sudden it just becomes green again, green light for me to go. But it's a case of literally just wait, it's a waiting game. Queues piling up. From having a calm, cool, collect day to like a busy, manic rush because passengers are now rushing to check in their bags because we want their bags to make it for the flight.
Hopefully it'll come back on again in a minute.
It could be anything from 1 minute
To 2
to half
hours.
an hour. Yeah, to 2 hours, to the whole day.
they may not be able to check in any passengers, but the show must go on.
Do you want to do a song for me?
And to keep morale up, they can at least provide some entertainment.
Bye, my Miss American Pie. Drove me Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry.
Good old boys were drinking whiskey and wine.
Singing, this will be the day that I die.
Hey!
While the backstage crew get fixing the problem of one flight, their first flight of the day to New York is about to depart. Enter stage left on the other side of the terminal, duty manager Keith, who's in charge of seeing it off.
Yeah, we got no boys. Am I the only boy?
You're the only man we need.
Flattery.
The only man I need in my life is you.
Don't say that.
In a bid to boost their share of the market, they became the most punctual UK airline last year. And today, Keith will be responsible for their flights running smoothly and on time. Luckily, when it comes to aviation, he's no virgin.
I only came here for a couple of years to get some free flights and see a bit of the world, and here I am 19 years later with no plans of ever doing anything else or doing this for anyone else. Virgin for life, I think.
The equipment on board a transatlantic flight is planned down to the last toothpick. And if Keith doesn't make sure everything is present and correct come departure time, it'll mean delays.
You're right.
Which passengers know likey.
They need some water bottles with, you know, the sport hats, tops.
Have they not signed for them already?
They said they haven't got any. Do you... Let's go find back.
Is that the flight crew? They haven't got their water
yes,
bottles?
so they said, the caterers said they haven't got any stock at all, but every A350 flight that goes out today are not going to have any. They haven't got them. They should be in the crew cart for them, but they're not there.
Oh.
Caterers are saying they haven't got any stock.
Right, OK. So our flight deck crew can't drink any liquids on board out of an open cup, so they have been being issued with beakers that are sealable for hot drinks, but currently there are no cold drinks available for them for today by our caterers.
Airlines are sent a bill if aircraft outstay their welcome on the airfield, and this one is due to leave in 20 minutes, so they'll have to source some water fast.
Let me ring Ops and see what they say.
This is no time for Keith to bottle it. When it's fully loaded, an A350 has a takeoff weight of up to 316 tons. While one arriving from New York will be some 44 tons lighter due to the fuel they've burnt off en route. And they will shed another 32 tons as passengers disembark, making their way to Border Force in the immigration hall.
Do you mind me asking which type of music you are?
We are jazz players.
Yes.
She's too young to know Dave.
Yeah,
Dave who?
Dave Brubeck.
Oh. Is he?
He's very famous.
Oh.
Yeah.
Next, arriving passengers take 5 at the coloured lanes of customs. Goods coming into the UK have been taxed since the 13th century. Back then, it was cloth, wax and wine. Today, it's whiskey, fragrances and fags. Generously, the UK government allows everyone a small amount of booty for personal use. But bring in more than that, and you'll have to pay up.
You're coming through customs controlled zone, you need to know your allowances.
I don't understand.
That's fine.
Today in Terminal 2, incoming passengers and their goods are under the watchful eye of Border Force Cat.
I think most of us have a weird kind of sixth sense. You can kind of watch passengers' behaviour when they walk in the hall. People give off different behaviour indicators, and they might not know they're doing it, but it's just something that we're all trained to sort of look for.
What are those telltale signs?
Can't tell you that. It's a secret.
Also in command of the secrets of behavioural science is colleague and specialist customs spotter Garford.
There's one over there. Catch will be in a minute.
Let's go.
And it's not long before his sixth sense has picked someone out.
He's got too many cigarettes. Come. Cigarettes are easy to spot. Long, rectangular.
Currently, arrivals from the EU are allowed to bring 90 bottles of wine, 10 litres of spirits and 800 cigarettes into the country without paying any duty.
Loads of cigarettes, hang on. Just give me loads of cigarettes.
But if you're coming from outside the EU, like this passenger, your allowance is significantly less.
You just come from Istanbul, mate?
Yeah.
Are you aware of your allowances, sir?
Second?
Are you aware of your allowances?
Actually, I asked them. I don't know that because I asked them. They said,
okay.
you know what I mean? They change rules every year. Then I asked the guy how many packets I can get, and they said to me.
Unfortunately, the sales assistant in the Istanbul airport is not the same as Border Force here.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know that, so.
You're only allowed to bring 200 in from outside of the EU, and obviously Garford's roving and just intercepted. And it turns out he's got more.
What telltale signs was it in the bag?
Like I say, he's like a sniffer dog, is our Garford.
Are we agreed that you've travelled to the UK from outside the EU today?
Really?
Yeah. You've come from Istanbul, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, OK.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you notice one, the information booklet.
I'm British.
Yeah, I know you are, but you've travelled from outside the EU today, yeah? That's your allowance.
Is it 200 cigarettes or 100 cigarettes?
So you've got 1,000 there?
No, it's not 1,000, it's a free packets.
246.
It's a 10 inside.
That's 1,000 cigarettes.
I didn't know that.
OK.
This passenger is already carrying way over his allowance of cigarettes. But so far they've only searched his hand luggage, and Officer Garford suspects there could be a whole pack more.
Nobody's accusing you of smoking cigarettes, but the likelihood is you're going to be losing these. You're going to lose all these cigarettes, and any you've got in your bag.
But I know that.
And if he's right, this chap could face a hefty fine or prosecution. Quite a drag on his vacation. If you opt to use Heathrow's short-stay car park in a family saloon, it'll set you back £4.50 for half an hour. Show up in a 747 and you'll pay over 10 grand. In fact, any time aircraft spend parked on the airfield comes at a cost.
Ali, it's Keith. How are you?
Which is why at Terminal 3, Keith is trying to get everything on board his A350 to New York on time.
I'm down at the 3 gate and I'm being told that there's no sport bottles for cold drinks for the flight crew on the VS3.
And so far, he's short by about 6 bottles of water.
Now, they're just standard water bottles. They're just reusable water bottles that are standard. I couldn't just go to Nero and buy like a sports, you know, like a... Right, OK. I've not seen them, that's the problem.
To stop the captain spilling his drink in the cockpit, the flight crew uses bottles of water with special caps. And Keith needs to track them down before the flight departs.
All right, thanks, Ali. All right, thanks, bye. They are just the normal sports bottles, so we can get them from Nero. Do you want me to go and buy 6 bottles now, just so we've got them? OK. Working in an airport, it makes it really easy because there's always somewhere to buy the stuff that more often than not you need. Especially this, otherwise it's a long walk back down there. But they only have one, so I'm going to have to go to Boots because I need to have... Can you see these? So it needs to have this lid, and they've only got 1, and I need 6. 10 or 9 on the 3 from 1. Nero only have 1 bottle, so we're going to have to go to Boots to get the 6 that they need. How close are you to closing up?
6 or 7 minutes.
OK, copy that. We should just about make it. I'm in the departure lounge now, so just depends on how busy the queues are. Sorry.
Back at the gate, the last passengers are boarding. Wide-body planes like this one are given 90 minutes to turn around. If they go over that, parking at the gate is charged at £224 an hour. So if Keith can't get it stocked with water and away on time, the ripples will be felt in the airline's pocket.
So 6 of these. Is that bag going to hold them? Because I need to run. Perfect, thank you. Have a good day. Right, now we'll go back. 10 or 9 on the 3 from 1. We got the bottles. Are we still good?
You're all good. Just waiting for you, no worries.
Oh, no pressure.
Terminal 3 is the second smallest of all the terminals, but it can take a good 20 minutes to get from the departure lounge to the gates.
I hope this is the best water they've ever drunk. 10, Rachel, or 9, Jeanette, from 1. Just at the door with the water. Are you ready to close up? 6 bottles of flight deck water?
Thank you.
All right?
Thanks, yeah.
How out of breath are you, Keith?
Quite. You tell I don't run, ever. And I really need some of that water. Is that OK? Please tell me it's the right stuff. You're joking. So you didn't think to tell me that the caterers had found some bottles before I started sprinting back up for the departure lounge. Oh, thank you very much. Have a great trip. See you later.
You've got a sweat on already?
I know, and I'm standing in the sun. It's just getting worse. Got any powder?
It's a 5-star moment for Keith. Bottles of water, bags and passengers all present and correct. He can now head off to powder his nose, ready for the next one. There's no such rush when investigating arrivals into the country. Just next door in Terminal 2's baggage hall are Border Force Cat and Garford.
Can you see if you can find your bag?
They're questioning a man who seems to have shown up with more than his fair share of cigarettes.
Okay, all right, now listen to me. Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to declare?
No.
Picking your channel at customs is no small matter. In fact, it's a legal declaration. Choose the green channel when you're carrying restricted goods, and you could face prosecution. So it's important you disclose absolutely everything.
Tomato, orange.
Tomato and an orange, yeah.
Since arriving with 2 kilos of fruit and veg is permitted, it's the green channel. But Cat and Garford aren't convinced that's all he's carrying.
And you're aware now that you're in the green channel. So you've nothing that's...
You've got... It's in your bag, yeah.
Yeah, we've got your wallet, we've got your passport.
They suspect there could be more to add to the 1,000 cigarettes already found in his hand luggage.
Is it tomato?
Yeah, just leave it in there.
Yeah, you can check, no problem.
Oh, sorry, mate. Wait.
We've got more, have we? We need to start to stack up a bit now.
No, you know what I done? It is double.
You've got 1,880 cigarettes there, sir.
Is it how many? You calculating is a pieces.
Yeah, because it's pieces. Look, they're in 20s.
When I go in entrance to Turkey, I bought and I couldn't finish. If I can't finish, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring back, of course, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah.
Because I smoke. Because I had a mini surgery. You know what I'm saying?
These are the rules.
But I didn't know that.
Okay.
Right, sir, we're seizing the cigarettes.
1 in 2 British holiday makers admits to bringing back more than their allowance of cigarettes or alcohol. But get caught, and you risk losing the lot.
It's like your comfort thing, isn't it? Have you got any left in here, like a half a packet or anything? There you go. There must be half a packet. No, there's one. There's one left.
So you can have that.
Can I get one of this?
No, that's being generous.
Unfortunately for this passenger, he's going on his way 1,800 cigarettes lighter. Now that's gonna stick in your throat, sweetie.
He's not the next big cigarette smuggler. He's just made an honest mistake. Unfortunately, you can't really show discretion for somebody to come into the country with nearly 2,000 cigarettes and say, oh, that's all right. Can't be done.
Whenever I get gloomy with the state of the world, I think about the arrivals gate at Heathrow Airport. And so go the opening lines of the hit film Love Actually, filmed here at Heathrow. Today, like any other day, the airport is full of loved ones waiting for their returning other halves. And over in Terminal 3, a couple of rather well-known lovebirds have just flown in. Love Island's Molly May and Tommy Fury, fresh in from watching his brother become world heavyweight champion.
Let's say congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Very well done.
Appreciate
And please congratulate your brother.
Will
Amazing
do.
job. Watched it round by round. I think third round was the one for me.
I will tell him. Thank you very much.
Please do. Okay, guys. Thanks for having the facility.
All right, guys.
And Tommy isn't the only chap in T3 arrivals punch-drunk in love.
So I'm just waiting for my girlfriend to pop out. She had a booking out in Denver, so she's been away for a week. My heart is doing, you know, all the heebie-jeebies and whatnot. I'm trying to, keep my composure.
Ben's nerves are for good reason. He's got a cunning plan up his sleeve.
I'm about to propose, but yeah, nervous times.
Oh, bravo.
I told her that, well, I'll propose in 2022. I told her, stop putting pressure on me, so on and so forth. She has no clue. I've got someone who's with her, so I'm in the know-how of what's going on, so they've done the baggage pickup, and they're literally about to come out.
And sharing this intimate moment in the couple's life is a social media film crew.
Code green has been given.
Together with a water boy.
Yeah, give me some water now.
4 photographers.
You're grabbing the bouquet?
And a stage manager.
Yeah. I don't want to. I'm good. Plenty you go space. These are ASOS's stretch. We're good.
It might be a far stretch for a Kodak moment, but it turns out it's because Ben's girlfriend is something of a big deal online.
My girlfriend does YouTube. Her name's Nissy T on YouTube. So, yeah,
With over 57,000 followers on YouTube, it sounds like Ben has bagged himself a good one. If she says yes, of course.
Oh, no. Listen, my heart, I don't need this.
Oh, I can't breathe.
So I just wanted to give you this as a pre-birthday celebration.
Thank you.
And also, before I forget, so when you met me 3 years ago, I was quite a broken man, but you brought happiness back into my life. And all I want to do is look after you for the rest of my life. Nissy T, will you marry me?
Of course.
I had no clue. Literally zero clue. Not to expect all these people here. Basically everyone. My family, my friends, my pastor. I can't even... Church, like, I don't even understand how you even got this together.
My family. Big well done, Ben. Thank you, Apostle, thank you.
So it's success for Ben in the cosy company of friends, family, pastor, and 38 smartphones.
Okay, sorry.
And there should be no shortage of witnesses for the wedding.
It's official, baby.
Bit more turn, bruv. Bring that arse round. A bit more turn. Bring that arse right round now.
It is critical that we get this sorted, so if you could please put it on high priority.